Good Friday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for January 24th, 2014. And we're starting off with a NAM today, and this is actually for a system that's going to affect us on Saturday. At first look, it doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal, but it actually is. The last couple runs of the GFS and NAM and some others have shown a decent amount of snow across Eastern PA. And when I say decent, instead of talking like an inch or two, we might be talking about a 1 to 3, 2 to 4 type storm, just enough to mess things up. And if you're looking for a nice dry day on Saturday, it's not looking like it's going to happen. Snow showers around much of the day on Saturday. Then we'll start this off at Saturday morning. Not really a lot going on here early in the morning. This is actually 7 o'clock in the morning on the NAM here. NAM is a little bit slower with it as far as the timing is concerned. But what we're going to have is an area of low pressure up here, and it's going to be in just north of Great Lakes over southeastern Canada. That's going to be kind of going like this, and then it's going to head up like this. So it's not the low pressure itself that's going to be affecting our area. We're actually looking at a cold front that's going to be extending along that and pressing eastward, and that's going to bring us our snow here as this precipitation moves east here. And I'll keep showing you these next frames here. And this is actually a late morning, and here's early afternoon at 1 p.m. Now, again, the NAM has slowed things down a little bit. So now the area low pressure is up here, and 1 o'clock in the afternoon you have the cold front sitting back here like this. So look what it's doing though. You see this heavy burst that's sitting up here over eastern Pennsylvania, basically all across eastern Pennsylvania here. It has this burst of snow here, and as a result, you're getting some accumulations of up in the 2 to 4 range. This would actually be advisory level snowfall, and I think there will be winter weather advisories issued if this does hold. And you know, could be over a pretty decent area here, but I think it's mostly northwest of 95. You see those. See the amounts being that high. Going to go to the snowfall map here. Here's what I'm talking about as far as snowfall. Now this is not one that it's going to be a high ratio thing. Might be a little bit higher than 10 to 1, but your temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer on set. Well, not really warmer, but it's going to be warmer than it has been. If that makes any sense? We're talking about temperatures in the mid 20s. So we could get a little bit higher than the default 10 to 1. You can see that right here. It's a 10 to 1 liquid equivalent is what these maps all default at. So that's, you get a ratios about 12 to 1, 14 to 1. So which would make this a little bit higher, slightly than this. But this is the NAM high res, and it's still showing, this is showing 2 to 3 inches of snow. So we'll give it a range of 2 to 4 over this area. But you see what happens in the central PA. Not much out here to speak of. All right, that front moves through and really doesn't do anything more than a few snow showers and flurries, and then you get over here on the eastern side of the mountains, and you get some added lift, and you get the heavier band of snow that walks through or runs through here, and then for the rest of the day, it'll just these snow showers will continue to push through even after the front moves through, just not as concentrated as it was when that initial thrust goes through, somewhere around noon according to the NAM. All right, we're going to go over the GFS now. Same idea here, same time frame. This is Saturday at 1 p.m. and you have that band that is going across eastern PA here. You see the lighter stuff in central PA, so it's not really that heavy. But you see here Saturday evening, you still get snow showers around pretty much over the entire area, including New Jersey, Delaware. But I think you're looking at, as far as accumulations were concerned, I'd say down in this area right here that I'm circling right here. It would probably be less than an inch of snow, but you will see some snow. And then your next area here is right around I-95. So these areas right in here, in and around I-95, I think you get to about an inch, maybe 2, if you're lucky in spots. And then your 2 to 4 inch area is going to be from northeastern PA all the way back to just east of Harrisburg, and including the Lehigh Valley, and all the way down to about Lancaster County, Chester County, places like that. That's your 2 to 4 inch range, or potential for 2 to 4 inches on Saturday. But we'll have to watch that and a little bit more during the day on Friday, and then we'll narrow it down as we get with a map that's going to be due out on Friday evening. Actually, before I go to the European model, I want to show you the longer range here. We're actually going to move ahead a little bit. Another system is going to be here, coming through here on Sunday night, and that's shown here. That's this system right here. But I mean, models are very consistent about taking this thing to the north, kind of like this. And with that system going to the north, you're not going to have a lot of moisture until you get to probably about north of I-78. Once you get north of there, you might get some light snow showers, maybe a little bit more, some minor accumulations up here in northeastern PA as it goes across. But this is a very light system and really not expected to do much, and most of the precipitation stays to the north here, with this low pressure heading well to the north as well. So we're not looking at much on Monday of anything at all, and this thing moves away, and the rest of our week here just gets very cold and dry. It looks like straight through. Actually from the GFS straight through the end of the forecast period here, but without any systems now showing on the GFS. Now this is the system that everybody got excited about today. This is off the European model for Wednesday, and it showed a storm getting awfully close here and bringing just kind of grazing the area with lighter snows as it does so. But I'm not really a fan of this storm at all. I don't think it has a lot of support. It doesn't have a lot of merit, but we will keep an eye on it just in case. One thing I want to point out is the European model has actually performed very, very horribly this winter. So and a lot of it has to do with the kind of pattern we're in. We've been in a progressive fast flow. European model does better with amplification, and since we haven't had that, and it's more of a progressive flow, the GFS seems to be handling it better. Doesn't mean the European model is a garbage model now and something happened where it's no longer good. It's just the type of pattern that there's certain models work better in, and I don't think the European model is handling the systems this winter so far very well because of the fact that we're in that progressive fast flow. So this should be taken with a grain of salt with this system here. I don't expect something big here yet, but I mean, these are all subject to change. We saw that last weekend with that storm that wasn't showing up until about 48 hours in the models, and then all of a sudden we got hit with a pretty good snowstorm. In some areas getting 15, 16 inches out of that storm. So I wouldn't say that just because it's not showing anything now doesn't mean it won't be in a few days from now. And we're still sitting here at about 150 hours out, so there's a lot of time for things to change, and we'll follow it as it gets closer. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for January 24th, 2014. Have a great Friday.